Hi, this is the STARMAN after the live show of Astrology Numerology Now. And what I'm getting ready to talk about, I'm getting ready to get you ready for May 2013 from an astrology point of view and also from a numerology point of view. Now, from a numerology point of view, we're going to start off by saying that May is a number 11 universal month. How do we find that? We add the month of May, 5, May is the 5th month, plus the number 6. 6 is the universal year of the year 2013. 2013, when we add it up, 2 plus 0 plus 1 equals 3. So 5, the month of May, plus 6 for 2013. We add it together, and we get the master number 11. Now, in a master number 11 universal month, this is a month where the whole planet should be lifting their higher conscious self, because we're going to go through a lot with the eclipses that are coming up, and I'm going to explain more about that in a couple of minutes. We're going to have a solar eclipse on May 9th, and we're going to have a lunar eclipse on May 25th. But just to finish off what we mean by the number 11 universal month, because that's what May 2013 is from a numerology point of view. Again, 5 plus 6 equals the number 11, and we get the number 11 universal month. It's about of higher consciousness. 11, we look at the number 11, it opens the doorways to our higher conscious minds. So I'm asking everybody who watches this video, for the month of May, we're in 11, get spiritual. Think consciously of all that you do. Think in the positive. Think for the greater good. That's what the number 11 is about. Do something or start doing things that you were probably beyond the wildest dreams. Oh, I couldn't do this. Oh, I don't think I can do that. Now, with the number 11 universal month, it's time to bring those dreams, those higher ideals into fruition. And that's for the whole planet. Again, for May 2013, we are in a number 11 universal month. It's a month of higher consciousness and spiritual awareness. Now, let's talk about the solar and lunar eclipse, because May 2013 is a big month. It's a really big month from a planetary point of view, from an astronomy point of view. Now, eclipses happen when things happen with the moon. So let's talk about the May 9th solar eclipse. Now, we're going to put a picture of what the May 9th solar eclipse is. Control room, if we can put that up on the screen. We're going to show the May 9th solar eclipse. This is what the sun is going to look like on May 9th around about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, or 4 o'clock in the afternoon in, let's say, Asia. Now, because we don't see an eclipse, that doesn't mean it's not happening. And again, this is happening in the sign of Taurus on May 9th. And the Earth passes, or the moon passes in front of the sun on May 9th. This is going to be happening in the sign of Taurus. And again, it's transformation time for you Tauruses out there. It's going to be a year of, or beginning, a very new beginning. It's going to be a great new beginning when that new moon in the sign of Taurus, when the sun and the moon come together, that's called a new moon. Expect Taurus people, expect new ideals, major changes in your life. Save your money. Keep a close eye on your financial pictures, because your financial picture is getting ready to change. Wherever Taurus is in your chart, it's getting ready to change. And especially my Taurus is born towards the end of April and the first week of May, because the eclipse is happening on May 9th. And again, it's what we do on an eclipse that's very important. I say on that day, we're going to witness some monetary changes in the world as we know it. Again, the new moon, or the new moon, is about new beginnings. And Taurus is the sign of money, love, and possessions. So I think the economic system that the world knows and the economic systems that most Taurus people know will change. It'll be a new beginning with the moon in Taurus. This is going to affect people who are ruled by the sign of Taurus, or if you have Taurus rising in your chart, or if you have some serious planets like the moon or Venus in your chart. Again, the solar eclipse is when the sun and the moon come together in the same sign at the same time. Hence, new beginnings for a lot of Taurus people with this solar eclipse on May 9th, 2013. Now, let's talk about the lunar eclipse. Let's talk about the lunar eclipse on May 25th, 2013. So we're going to start off by saying, where is the lunar eclipse happening? May 25th, it's in the sign of Gemini. We only get when we get a lunar eclipse when we see a full moon outside. We have to see a full moon. A lunar eclipse is when the Earth passes between the moon and the sun. So the moon will be in the sign of Sagittarius that night. The moon will be in the sign of Sagittarius. And guess what? It will be visible to those of us in New York City. So let's take a look at what a full moon looks like, or this is what a lunar eclipse looks like. A lunar eclipse, again, is the Earth, and that's the blue object in front or in the middle of the picture. It comes between the moon and the sun. It's right directly in front of it. It's blocking off the rays of the sun. That's when we see a lunar or a full moon or a lunar eclipse. And here is the phases of a lunar eclipse. Again, we see the full moon, and this will be visible on May 21st or May 25th, around about 12 midnight in New York City, around about 9 p.m. if you live in California. See, we go through the first phases of an eclipse. It'll be a total eclipse of the sun, or the total eclipse of the moon on May 25th in the sign of Sagittarius. So I want all my Sagittarius people out there to keep your eyes open. Again, anything that you do on an eclipse, it's a full moon. That night, be careful what you say, what you talk about. We can expect some changes in the church as we know it, and as government as we know it, in this lunar eclipse on May 25th, 2013, around 12 midnight. It should be a beautiful night. Now, that's about all the time that we have for astrology, numerology now, as we talk about what's going on for the month of May 2013. I'm your host, Z Starman. I want to thank you, and I want to say peace, love, light. Keep your eyes open. Namaste.